Support for Radio Friends comes from Rose Heart Hypnotherapy, serving Central Missouri since 2007. They specialize in pain management, pre- and post-medical procedures, fears, phobias, and increasing performance and success in every area of life. Athletes needing sports hypnosis to improve their ability will be pleased to know that Rose Heart Hypnotherapy specializes in neurofeedback and is the only certified OptiBrain train and golf practitioner in Missouri. Call Rose Heart Hypnotherapy at 888-604-9997 or visit mohyp.com and experience true success. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Friday, April the 13th. I hope everything is going well for you today and that you're not superstitious and everything will continue going well. Got CATHY SALTER over here. Good to have you here,
Hello,
Kathy.
my friend.
Yeah, my friend, old-time friend. That's right. I'm a couple of days older than you.
He's a few hours older, a few days older.
But CATHY SALTER, you're here to tell us about the Unbound Book Festival.
Yes.
How many years now?
This is the third year of the Unbound Book Festival. It began in 2016 with this wonderful idea of bringing authors from around the country to Columbia to be on panels and discussion groups on the Stevens College campus. And this year, we're adding a day, we're adding some events to what we've done in the past. So it's actually starting next week.
On Thursday?
Yes, on Thursday.
It was Friday and Saturday before.
It was Friday and Saturday. We've always started before with a keynote speaker Friday evening. We've had Michael Ondaatje. Last year we had Salman Rushdie, and this year we have the marvelous Zadie Smith, wonderful, exciting author from London who's now teaching in Brooklyn. Right now she has a new book that's come out called Feel Free, a book of essays, but she has written novels and books of essays since she was 25 years old.
Now, what made you decide to add an extra day here?
Well, one of the books that is being featured this year is a book called Pie and Whiskey, which right there gets people's attention.
Yeah,
and
Pie and
it's
Whiskey.
an anthology of writings, largely writers from the Pacific Northwest, but also one, Nina Furstenau, who's from the Columbia area, who teaches in a writer's workshop out there in the Pacific Northwest. And she knew about this anthology and has a piece in it. And everything in the anthology has something to do with either somewhere in the story or the poem or the recipe. There's something about pie and something about whiskey. So we decided we would have an event at Orr Street on Thursday night to sort of a launch of this anthology, and that we would serve pie and we would serve a shot of whiskey. But there's only so much space, so
right.
as with everything with this festival, it's free, but we had a limited amount of space. So we told people when to go online to reserve a ticket, a free ticket, and the tickets were gone in 5 hours.
Really?
Yes.
For Thursday night?
For Thursday night, for Pie and Whiskey. And so there are authors who are going to be reading things from the Pie and Whiskey anthology that night while people enjoy a slice of pie and a shot of whiskey.
Okay.
And then Friday, we have, in the schools, we have a program called Authors in the Schools. And we have authors who have been invited to come here, some of whom have Saturday workshops or panels, but who are volunteered to go into the Columbia Public Schools, K through 12 level, and speak to students. And that's going to be going on Friday morning and Friday afternoon. And then Friday evening, we have the keynote speaker, Zadie Smith. And we also have at Fretboard, the coffee shop that's near Orr Street.
Yeah.
That's a block back from Broadway, between Orr Street and I believe 10th. There's going to be a couple of hours of poets reading poetry at the coffee shop.
You've got everything covered.
Yeah. And then Saturday, all day on the Stevens College campus, we have panels. And if you've gone to True False before and you've gotten the True False program, you see that often there's like 3 or 4 choices of panels going on each time block, and you sort of have to choose. You have to choose which ones you go to. But there's one on First Amendment rights. There's one on protest. One on writing memoir, food writing. There's about 8 or 9 panels, and each panel has maybe 4 authors who have written something that qualifies them to be a discussant on that panel.
So this will be on Saturday.
That's on Saturday.
And this is all day Saturday?
Yes, it begins at 10 to 5.
So how long will each one of the discussion groups run?
Last year they were an hour. They're running a little longer, like an hour and 15 minutes or so.
So you can go to as many as you want.
Yes, exactly. And there's no charge. You just come. This is last year's program. There will be a program that looks, something like this, but fatter because
you got an
it's
extra
grown.
day in there.
We got an extra day.
So is this going to be now every year that you're going to make it 3 days instead of 2?
I would say probably yes, because Alex George, who created this, has such a creative mind that he comes up with ideas for how to really get you interested in books and talking and literacy and what the value of literacy is.
You know what I find so amazing about this entire event, though, is the fact that you have all these book authors coming in. You have so many people coming in. You have spread it over a 3-day period, and it's all free of charge.
Yes.
How do you make the free of charge happen?
You write grants. You talk to people around Columbia about sponsoring events. We have different levels of sponsorship that are possible to sign up for, and then sponsors find out what they get in return for sponsoring events. There's always something that we can give back to them, tickets and so forth.
But do you find that most people that you approach are open to supporting this?
Yeah, we have so many book clubs in this town. The book clubs have just embraced this, and they've done all kinds of special cooking events, cooking for books events at homes to raise money, or auctions or something to help raise money for it. Just straight out donations. People have given us donations in the past, but it takes really the community embracing it.
Sure. And it takes people like you and Alex who are really, really into this to make it work. It is the 3rd annual Unbound Book Festival, April the 19th,
yes,
20th, and 21st, downtown Columbia, right?
And even though the tickets were gone in 3 days for Zadie Smith, it's like True False. You get there, you get in a queue line at the Missouri Theater, and if there's empty seats when it's time, 15 minutes before the performance,
you can go in.
You can go in.
Right.
We'll seat as many people as we can.
All right. So, Kathy, thank you so much for coming
you're
by.
welcome.
Always a pleasure to have you with
Thank
us,
you,
all right?
Paul.
Good luck with the Unbound Book Festival.
Yes,
Tomorrow,
and
summer camps and League of Women Voters. If you're going to be out and about today, be nice to each other. Bye-bye.